stitchy friends and Flosstube. Welcome to my channel. I am Cisco Stitches. It's also my channel name and it's my name on Facebook and Instagram. Here is Belle, the half Siamese cat. Welcome to my little stitchy corner of this internet world, of Flosstube world. Today is 26th of January and it's time for Flosstube 22. What will I talk about today? Of course, cross stitching, and more exactly my weekly update. So about temperature stitching, siskopoly, my focus whips, and then the plans for next week. So that's what you can expect. I expect that it will be a long video, as I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 13, 22 whips to show, without the ones I have for the plans. So it's a lot. I would say take a beverage, take your stitching with me and enjoy what you see. So if you are new here, also welcome. If you are back as returning viewer, also welcome. Of course, I really appreciate all of you. So I will start now with my focus whips. Focus whips are the whips that I weekly stitch on. Yeah, and I will say a bit more about them when I show them, because yeah, otherwise you will forget. But it's all a lot, it's all together. So the first of all we have is supersized Max Color, the Amazing Animal Kingdom, of course. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artist is Amy Stewart. It's 999 by 765 stitches and it has 237 colors. Last week I was at 106,800 stitches. So I will give you the photo. This was where I started. The ring light is a bit a problem. Maybe a bit closer. Yeah. So you can see I started on the next page here on top. And it's stitched on 25 count even weave 1/1 full cross. I'll put my notes a bit off. Also, if you wonder why I have these notes on my photos, this is for the group Semi-Sane Stitches for the focus whips. So we need to record the word Basil, and this is where each 1,000 stitches I need to post a photo. Thus I keep track when I need to post one. So that's it. Are you curious? I did. So this week we have this done so far. Yeah. 2,000 stitches added. 2,000. And here we have the snakes that's on the box. This is the start of the first book with the blue, and then here I think will be another book. So yeah, this is now how it looks. This is the edge of the page, and this is also the sun. The white you cannot see the best, but it's stitched. So this part is fully stitched. Bit closer. Yeah, and this needle minder, I think it's one from Body Threads. It says so many projects, so little time, and that's definitely me. So yeah, that was the first one already. Then, why is this a focus whip? I want to finish the first shelf this year. So if you can see in Pattern Keeper, I will open it quickly. I'm halfway through the first shelf. So the shelf is 2 pages high. So this is now what I have done. So see, that's all what I need to do for this year. And I hope to get it done by the end of this year. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pages. And I'm busy at stitching at the 12th page. So yeah. That's my focus whip on that reason. And it's also my anniversary whip. I hope to get this fully finished before we are 25 years married. When will that be? 2034. So if I can get it done before February 2034, then we are happy. I think if I keep stitching at this rate, that I will have it done. What did I count? 7 years. So maybe 2 years up front. Yeah, I think it was like that. I'm not do the math now again. It's not that important. Then the next one is my whip for my oldest son. You can guess it already. Supersize Max Color Cruising the Information Highway. It's also by Randall Spangler and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's 999 by 690 stitches and it has 238 colors. He loves that dragon. Starting photo. Oh, not that. Technology is not my thing. Here, this was the starting photo at 24,100 stitches. It's on 25 count even weave 1/1 for cross. If you are new here, I don't do half stitches or 10 stitches for my full coverages, never. Only in full kits and the kits if I have to. So this is also royal broderie floss like Kingdom, and this is now what I have. Plus it's a page finish. This was my 3rd page finish. So but I have coloring book afternoon that's also had a page finish this week. That was the 2nd page finish, so I spoiled it already, but okay. So this was 3rd page finish. So yeah, that's great, isn't it? And I said before I would continue on here. And now I'm thinking to still going like this because I hate that this book isn't filled. So it's like sell on eBay, but it's only A here. So yeah, I think I will just continue on like this. So yeah, still more green, but we will get there. Yeah, we have to. A goal. What did I do? I think 24,000 stitches, I think. Yeah, on each of those. Dus one for my 2 sons and one for my daughter, each 24,000 stitches. We will see if it happens. We will see. So, like I spoiled, the next one is for my daughter. Coloring book afternoon, authored by Amy Stewart. It's supersized Max Color and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. 999 by 714 stitches and it's 237 colors. Starting photo. was 22,055 stitches. This one is stitched on 28 count even weave 1/1 full cross again. And like I spoiled, I had another page finish, so 2 page finishes this week. This one got 405 stitches, and the other dragon 400 stitches, and this finished the page. The goal for this week, the goals for this week, before I am not going to take them out again for the plans. So this week's again is 1800 stitches for Animal Kingdom. Cruising the Information Highway will get 600 stitches this week. Then my daughter's one, this one, 400 stitches. And the one for my youngest son, also 400 stitches. How do I come at this numbers, or at these numbers? Normally 200 stitches a day, but I swap. So one day whip 1 whip day 2, 1 whip day 3, but we have 7 days, so one whip gets 3 days and the other 2 get 2 days. That's why I have those weird numbers, and that will give them all 24,000 stitches if I did the math correctly. So that was that one. And like I said, the youngest one, that is super size max color, A Night at the Circus, artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Hannah Nerd Designs, 999 by 716, and it has 238 colors. You will probably get tired of seeing these each week. So my starting point was 31,520 stitches. And like I said, this one needed 600 stitches, and I did those. It's also a 25 count even weave 1/1 for cross. So yeah, what did I do? I filled in all this. So yeah, I love that we have here new colors than blue. It looks great, isn't it? Yeah. I'm happy that I'm getting closer to the monkey that's on top of the circus roof. Can I show it here? Not that well. One page between, I think. So if you look at the mock-up, and it will switch, here is a monkey on the swing, and I started the right top corner. So this is done, this lady is also done, so now we are here. See, it's like one page and I reached the monkey. Yeah, that will be fun. And finally an animal. But we have to stitch everything, so yeah. It takes so long to get there. So that was that. Then the next focus whip was Flamingo Fantastico, a Luca S kit. Why is this a focus whip? It's a model stitch for the local needle workshop in the Netherlands, the hobby do it yourself. So yeah, I want to have this finished by the end of this year so they get it back to frame it. It's stitched on black Aida fabric, 60 count Aida, and it has 62 colors. So yeah. My goal was 600 stitches. I will do you the photo first. The start photo for this one. I started at 2,200 stitches. And I did my 605 stitches. So it's now looking like this. The colors pop on the fabric. Where did I stitch mostly? I filled in at the top of his head, his eye, and I started to work down on his beak. So his, hers, whatever. Yeah. I love how it is turning out. And it's also a nice variety, because this has less colors than all my supersize and max colors, and it's less confetti, so that's a good change. So those are already whips you will see definitely next week again. And then I started my Saul, my hate Saul, Jelly World. I had one subscriber asking me, oh, I bumped the stand, put you back, when I would start this. So now I started it. I still feel the pressure. I don't like that, because I had already the pressure for those. Yeah. Am I going to finish the 6 pages? I don't know. I'm not there yet in my head. I just started it and my husband was happy I started it. So yeah, we will see how far we get. It's just a little start. I don't have a globe where I can, a crystal ball to see what will happen in the future. So yeah, we will see. So Jelly World is a Saul from this year, from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's Arthur by LLL Designs. What can I tell more? It's 320 by 282 and it has 90 colors. You cannot enter this Saul anymore. The registration period is done. So we will see. I did just my first 160 stitches, not much, like I said. And this is my start in the left top corner. Normally I start at the right, but this time I thought to do the left top corner. So yeah, it's not much. I'm not setting a goal of 1,000 stitches a week. I'm just trying to see what I can do above all the other stuff I have to do. So if I'm not getting the 6 pages, it's that. I love the pictures, so we will see. What happens. I'm not going to stitch on this like only this whip. As you know, I'm not a monogamy stitcher. So yeah, that were my focus whips. Voila. Then next part is, let's do Siskopoly. Siskopoly is a Monopoly that I made myself, my version. The rules are like Gender Graffinator did last year, so it's the same. She adapted hers now for this year. But I'm fine with the numbers of it, and yeah, so we go with that and we stick with that. It seems like I have found my thing to stitch, what I want to stitch, what I can stitch, so it seems that that's now great. So Siskopoly. My numbers, I will lose it, eh? Yeah, we'll put it there. I need my book for that. It was around 4. Mini and Maxi landed on Dotje, and that was 200 stitches on Mars and Venus. If you are wondering what those names are, those are all my cat names or my dog names or the pets I have passed over the rainbow, but they are still part of our family, so that's the names. That's where they come from. So, Mars and Venus. It's the super-sized version. It's artwork by Adrian Chesterman, charted by Pain Free Crafts. It's 800 by 505 stitches. I got this one as a rack. A rack is a random act of kindness from one of my stitchy friends in the Netherlands. Yeah, so it's an older one already. Then it was in the closet for a couple of years. So now it's time to get it back out. Like I said, 200 stitches. It's on 25 count again. It's my go-to. And it's with CXC floss stitched 1/1 full cross. Where did I work? I don't have for all these starting photos, I think. Not on the tablet here. On my phone probably yes. So then you will see them on Instagram posted. So for now we will continue without starting photos. So where did I work? Here. Because I'm trying to get that page here finished. So this is the, it was part of the wings of the Pegasus, and I would say part of the moon, but not really. It was more the wings. So this is from far. If you want the stitch count, it's now at 30,650 stitches out of 404,000, and it has 7.59% done of completed. So that's that. If they will stay up here. Moving a bit so we can make a bit of space. Yeah. Then we had, lost my page. Yeah, my daughter, she was still in jail for the 3rd time. She rolled and she didn't get the doubles, so I had to do 400 stitches on a Valentine's kitten. It's a kit from Thea Gouverneur. It's the cat with the heart-shaped balloons. It's this one. Image is from Marilyn Cazenave. I thought it was 16 or 14 count. I don't know, it doesn't say here. And does the pattern say it? Not really. Always with this one I have to search and then I don't find it. So we leave it. It's not 14 count. I think it's 16. And with this one I have fear that will have enough floss. I'm afraid for that. For this one I have a start photo. So this is where I started it last week. And here is where I am now. So yeah, it was a lot to add. 400 stitches in the red shaped balloon beneath the other one, the pink one. It's this one. So yeah. It's a big balloon. So now she's out of jail, of course. So this whip I will not see again next week. Then I landed on needle and thread, and I had to do 100 stitches on Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. And then I had a supernatural card for 200 stitches on fortune teller. So this is first, Mary Mushroom Village Picnic. It's authored by Amy Stewart. Charted by Heaven Earth, like I said, and it's $9.99 by 714 stitches, 214 colors. 240 colors, not 14, yeah. Like I said, it was just 100 stitches, 25 count, again, even weave. Numbers, it's not that much. Oh. Yeah. It's at 1,570 stitches now. And it's out of 713,286 and it has 0.22%. Where did I work on? I filled in here mostly. Yeah. It's super size max color, so it has confetti, of course. And it goes slowly, but you will get there, you know? Not thinking much about that. It's just fun to see them all, to work on them all. Then we have Fortune Teller. It's authored by Luciana Lebel. It's charted by Pink Free Crafts. And she is 300 by 400 stitches. So she needed 200 stitches. It's on 25 count again, 1/1 for cross with DMC floss because it's a kit from Paint Free Crafts I bought with my voucher. So this is now how it looks. Where I worked, I mostly here beneath for the 200 stitches. So I will have like this done and I filled in all that. So yeah. And then Mega World, so my husband's world, he landed on Milou that he bought and it was 200 stitches on Is It Friday Yet. Buying properties, I do 200 stitches, rent will be 100 stitches, and like special boxes are 200 stitches, or if like I land on Go, it's 400 stitches. So, Is It Friday Yet is this one, charted by Cross Stitch for Everyone. Artist is Sue Richter. Yeah, I think it's 350 by 350, but I'm not sure about that. It's on blue Ivory, Flugana. And it's the right top corner. So here are my 200 stitches. I did a bit here and I filled more in here. Stitch count. It's not to be. No, I don't see it. Ah, here. So stitch count is 600 stitches out of 112,225 and it's 0.53%. So this was the last one from Siskopoly. I did stitch them all. Also my temperature stitching, I did all of them. So isn't that great? for the next round, we will wait now for Siskopoly. But we will first continue now with the temperature stitching. Yep. And then we will do the new round of Siskopoly. Hey Lucas. Nee. Kom. Hij is gewoon aan het toilen. Hij op de camera? No. Hij zo kan. Nee. Langs hier. Kom. Nah, he just wants his petting. So, it was a lot of whips for temperature stitching. What do I do now for temperature stitching? I think 2 weeks ago was it 2 weeks? Yeah, this will be the 3rd week. So 2 weeks ago I decided to change up my temperature stitching to the whips I call legacy whips. Thanks to the cross stitcher for the word. Legacy whips are the whips that I want to finish in my life. The whips I want to leave behind, like she said and explained. So yeah, and I will keep those the whole year around. So you will see them on and off when they are cold, and the progress of it, of course. But it's not that I'm going to swap out at 2000 stitches or everything. I just want to see how far we can get with those whips. Because like I said, it's a bit of focus whips. But I can't stitch all on these whips each week. So with this method of this rotation, I can stitch on them more. They have a stitch count on them and they are a bit swapped. Why do I say a bit? Like if 3 is coming up next week again, they see it again. If it's not 3 degrees again next week, it's not there. So the temperatures decide which whips we see next week again. I first started the idea with 42 whips because I am here working with Celsius. So I went from, was it -4 to 30? It was something like that. And then I decided I did each whip for each degree. But then I had the issue that I had only summer whips and winter whips because it was colder. And then Jen, the caffeinated crafter, swapped it up. Not really swapped it up. How do you say it? She did an adaptation of it, where she took 10 whips and only take the ending numbers because she has a lot more, because she works with Fahrenheit and she had like 3 digits of numbers, and that's why she took the ending number. So now I'm taking the ending numbers, but also for low and high. Yeah, that was a lot to explain. Okay, so I'm not sure where. Wait, maybe I can see it. Daydream tags are slow. Yeah, the first numbers will be the high numbers. Yeah. So this is, I didn't add on my board. My board is behind there, that's why I'm looking there. Which number was what? I just write down which whip I have to do and how many stitches. So on my other board in the hallway, I have them all written out with numbers and how many and so on. So yeah, this is the first one. Rubber Ducky Dragon, artwork by Stanley Morrison. I know there was a song about for this one, started by Dizzy Stitcher some years ago. And the hashtag, I don't know. I think it's Stanley Morrison Sal or something. It's 270 by 350 stitches, and yeah, I still love this one. When I wanted to buy this kit, my husband was like, "What do you like about that? It's ugly." And I said, "No, I love him. He's yellow. My favorite color is yellow. I love him." So yeah, I just needed him. And his waterfall behind him, it's all what I want. It's not only one black background or gray or whatever like the others have. It has a background with nice images. And that's what I also love about this one. So, like I said, it's a kit. So it was 25 count with DMC floss this time. And it needed 100 stitches. I did those 100 stitches. I filled in here mostly this time at the stone. Numbers. He is now at 2,620 stitches out of 91,690, and he has 2.86% done. So yeah, that's that one. We will not see him back next week. No, that number didn't came up. Yeah, we can put it there. So the ones we already will have next week, I will say when we are going through them, and then the new ones I will show you in the plans. So next one is Sunday Delight. It's Arthur by Randall Spangler, another dragon, of course. So see, dragon is a thing. I call this one Banana Split because of the ice cream and the banana. And it's 400 by 394 stitches, and it has 88 colors. Yeah. The goal for this week was 100 stitches. And he got those. It's on 25 count. Lugana, beige thing. I think it was beige or peach. I don't know. And I have color blindness, so you will see what it color is maybe yourself. This is now where I am. I filled in here. So filled in this down, and then it's also here a bit. For 100 stitches, it's now at 3,470 stitches out of 157,600 stitches, and it has 2.20% done. So yeah, it's still background, but for someday we will get at the dragon and his ice cream. And next week he isn't back. Then we have Wildlife of Predator. It's a Luca S kit. It's on 16 count Ada, and it has 65 colors. The floss is from Luca S itself. It's not Anchor. Yeah. It has a full cross, half stitch, and no French knots, but back stitches. That was it. So this week's goal was 100 stitches, and what did I do? I did 200 half stitches just because of the background. So I filled in this half. It's all white, so you will probably not see it, but these 200 half stitches. Why? Because I want to have these completed so I can continue in with the full crosses and the image. So I'm done with the background. Yeah. And it's not my favorite part to do, but yeah, I have to do it. And not back the next week. Not cold. It's a huge shift this week with the temperatures, the high temperatures. Then we have Romeo and Juliet. It's a Mereshka kit with 2 cats. They remind me really of Shakespeare, also with this statue and these paintings. So yeah, I love his story, of course. We will not see it back next week, but this week I had to do 100 stitches on it. So I did. And the cat, it's a paper chart, this one, so I don't have stitch counts for it. I worked on here on the cat. Yeah, I love how this is going to turn out. I mostly stitched out my parked threads here, so I can add new threads later to fill in the gaps. Yeah. Then we have Tiger Lily. It's artwork by Laurie Prindle. Charted by Paint Free Crafts, and it's 400 by 320 stitches. I started in the right top corner with this one, and it needed 300 stitches. It's a kit, so also 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and DMC floss. So this is now how it looks. And numbers. Where are you? It cannot be that far. Normally I have my, maybe it will help when I do this. Normally I have my tablet landscape, so I'm used to see them more like this. Yeah, found it. It's now at 920 stitches out of 128,000 stitches, and it's 0.72%. So yeah, I love how it's growing, this one. Like I said, I'm not at the ear yet, but we will get there too. It was close, I think I said it last week, it's close to the ear here. And we see this one next week again, just keeping it out, for 200 stitches. Then we have Daydream Tigers, the large version, artwork by Sheena Pike, charted by Charting Creations. It has 112 colors, and it's 628 by 850 stitches. What also was nice this week, Sheena Pike saw my photo on Instagram, and she shared it on her stories with the tag, and it was very nice to see that she did that. Yeah, I felt a bit proud. It's on 25 count, also with CXC floss this time. And this is now where we at. Daydream Tigers is not that far. It's one of my, first ones. So it's now at 13,550 stitches. I filled in more here, so I can work down, and it's out of 533,800, and it has 2.54% done of completed. So yeah, these colors are gorgeous. It's great. It's awesome. It's not a punishment to work on this one. I will see it next week again for 100 stitches. So this was now the low temperatures we start. Yeah, low. Jungle Kitty is artwork by Mikey Bergman, charted by Paint Free Crafts. It's 400 by 344. It has 75 colors. It's a kit, so 25 count Everweave and DMC floss. It needed this week 200 stitches. And also I did those. So this is now how it looks, where I am. Where did I work on? Mostly here. Now I am at 7,761 stitches out of 137,600 and it has 5.64% completed. So that's see we again next week for 100 stitches. Yeah, the back I don't have with me. Yeah. And I don't think I will go over them next week because the temperature stitching made it hard. It was like 12 whips for next week. Yeah, 12 whips for temperatures, and like the next one I went over it and because I could. But I will spoil something. I have a supernatural monopoly. So I did do it in the mix. So that will probably give me not the chance to do more on my temperature stitchings. So it will be just that what it's set, what it's called for. So 360 degrees of cats and dogs needed 100 stitches and I gave it 200 stitches. It's artwork by Adrian Chesterman, it's retired and it's charted by Paint Free Crafts. It's 500 by 357 stitches. It's a kit, again, 25 count, DMC floss. This is now how it looks. Where did I work on? Here on the dog and a bit on his collar to finish that. Stitch count numbers, it has now 30,400 stitches out of 178,500 stitches and it has 17.03% completed. Yeah, cannot wait to have this dog completed. It will look awesome. I'm very certain of that. It's a retired chart, so you can't get it anymore. I had to wash it before, that's why my lines of the fabrics are shaded. So yeah, it's hard to work on them now because you cannot see the lines good anymore. But we will finish it. And not for next week, it's not on the list. Sad. I love that one. Then we are at Animal Mix Panorama. It's still available. It's artwork by Adrian Chesterman, charted by Paint Free Crafts, 900 by 324 stitches. This week's goal was 100 stitches. I did 200. It's a kit, so again 25 count, DMC floss 1/1. This is now where I am and I filled in here. Numbers. It's 6,130 stitches out of 291,600, and it has 2.10% completed. Next week it's on the list. For temperature stitching, 100 stitches. So you will see that also back. Then we have Blooming Whiskers. It's artwork by Bridget and Emma Ashwood, charted by Paint Free Crafts. 600 by 429 stitches, and it needed 100 stitches. Oh yeah, it's 6, yeah, and not, the colors are not set here on the page, on the cover photo. 25 count. Like I said, the mostly I'm stitching on is 25. And, oh, the bag fell. So this is now where I am. Why did I stitch? Mostly on the, I filled a bit in of the 712, so cream floss and the pink flower. It's now at 1,705 stitches out of 257,400 stitches, and it's 0.66%. Yeah, another one I love. Next week it's back for 100 stitches. It's also one that has confetti in it. And then the last one from temperature stitching this week was a Rainbow Tiger. It's this one. Charted by Heaven Earth Designs. Artwork is by Jan Patrick Krasny. It's 700 by 498 stitches, and it has 90 colors. I had to do 100 stitches and I did 200. It's on 20 count Ada, 2/1 with DMC floss, this one. So this is now how it looks. What did I work on? I filled in here in the blue sky 200 stitches. The numbers is now, he is at 83,140 stitches done out of 348,600 stitches, and he has 23.85% completed. Yeah, he's great. And I did in 1 year 65,000 stitches on it, and then he landed in the closet because I was so tired of it. And then I hadn't a lot of whips, so I stitched daily on this one before I getted all my other whips. So yeah, but then he landed for all those time in the closet. We will see it next week again for 100 stitches. You will think, I was thinking last week 200 stitches, 100 stitches each week. It will not be much. I think it will end up by the end of the year, because I was saying, like, if I do 200 stitches each week on one whip, you have 10,000 stitches. We have 52 weeks in a year, so then we have 10,400 stitches added to it. So in fact, maybe they get decent progress on them. Okay, I started a bit late, so if they get 10,000 stitches each, it would be marvelous. So like I said, it's a long one. This was all the stitching I have done this week. Now we continue on with Siskopoly and then the supernatural monopoly. So I think I will insert then now the Siskopoly first. We'll go over those. And then I see you in a bit. Hello Stitcher friends. We are here all together for round 5 of Siskopoly. So the mini will start with his roll 8. And doubles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wacht. Dus 8 is Family Treasure 4. Animal Mix denk ik. Ja, Animal Mix is 200. 200 stitches. Ja, het is 8. Ja, doe maar. 4. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ja, hier. Go. He still can't buy anything, so I even think this is 100 because he can't buy. So the animal mix is 100 stitches. And then hope is B for 100 stitches. Yeah, and then it's Medi. She can finally leave the jail. Then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
coffee break. It's 200 stitches on Autumn Garden, I think. Yeah, Autumn Garden. Then it's Maxi. 5.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that is Xanthia. Oeh, staat ze niet op mijn lijst?
Ja, maar ik bezit dan niet. Je zit al hier. Maar dat is er al berekend.
Ah, kleurboek. Nee, het is stationsvakjes.
Dat is toch dik. En
Pommerjaan.
ja.
100 stitches. Pommerjaan. Dotje. Dan, it's my turn. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Past 5 is Jules. Dus go is 200 stitches. Tiger Family. And Jules was not owned, so I will buy Jules. As 200 stitches around the world. Yeah, and then we have Mega. 6. Waar stond het? Hier.
Ja.
Harry Potter card. It is it is New Year. You celebrate with all the wizards and sorcerers. 200 stitches on a new start. Yay! So 6 is Harry Potter. 200 stitches, new start. So I think then we have everything done for this game. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
As you could see, my daughter was very happy she could leave the jail. What did we roll? It was round 5. Mini rolled Family Treasure 4. I know the picture on it said Santa, but I changed that one to Animal Mix. So it was 100 stitches on Animal Mix Panorama for him. And he rolled doubles. Yeah, that was it. So that's why he has 2 whips. So this Animal Mix, you did see it 5 minutes ago, but I will show it again. So this one will need another 100 stitches. So, and it was also in temperatures for 100, so it gets 200 stitches this week. So that's good. Then he rolled Hope. Hope was B from Gecko Rouge. It's artwork by Lorna Lane. It's on 28 count and it has 278 but it's 342 and 78. No, not 78. 89 colors. I was wrong with that. So on 28 count. This one needs 100 stitches. And this is my starting point. It's 1/1 full cross. Numbers we go over then when I have stitched on it. Try to put it here. Yeah. So then my book closed, my notebook closed. My daughter had 200 stitches on Autumn Garden. That was coffee break. Yeah, she landed on coffee break. So that is Autumn Guardian, the large version, authored by Sheena Pike, charted by Charting Creations. It's, yeah, you know, 180 stitches and 850 by 637. So this is where I will start on it. It's just a corner, so it's easy to show. Then my son landed on Xanthia box. That's Pomeranian, I think in English. I don't know. I always call it a Dutch Pomeranian. It's a Jolis kit. 14 count. What is it? Beige Eda. It's created by Alina Milentieva, I think. And it's with the woolen floss. This is where I will start with it for 100 stitches. Where will I work on? I probably will fill in more of his head. that one. Then I passed go. So I have to do 200 stitches on Tiger Family in the Jungle. It's authored by Jan Patrick Resny, charted by Heaven Earth Designs. It's 999 by 728 and it has 240 colors. Dizzy Stitcher has this one and he has a lot more done. He enabled me when I needed to start over, so yeah. And the first one I started, I did the regular version. Then as I found his Flosstube channel, and then I washed my fabric because it was too stiff. Then it shrinked and I had to start over. So then I started the Super Size Max color. So this is where I will start now. I throw away more than 70,000 stitches. Yeah. So I think I will work more on that page here. For, like I said, 200 stitches. Then I landed on Jules that I bought and it was 200 stitches on Around the World. Artwork is by Howard Robinson, charted by Charting Creations. It's 135 colors and it has 900, the size is 900 by 318. It's a landscape version. And here is where I will start. It's on 28 count, like I can see. So it's still blue sky. I hope to get to the icebergs. So that's that one. And then the last one was my husband. He had a card from Harry Potter. And that said a new start. So what did I pick? Another cat. A Dimensions kit. And this cat is called Floral Crown Cat. It's on 60 count white Ada. So all that white on white will be fun. Not, but okay. Yeah. She's gorgeous. She looks like Dotje. Yeah. Dotje needs to go back to the veterinarian this Tuesday. Yeah. So it's just plain fabric. I didn't even look at the chart yet. A lot of white that I see. Colored symbols. And I think I will start with the flowers. As I can see where the middle is. No. It's okay. How I will continue on to work on this one, I don't know yet. So that's what I'm wondering. Would I do a new start like it was said? Or will I just take another one? Oh, strip. She's scratching me. Or will I just take another one that I just had started? I don't know yet. So normally this one gets 200 stitches, but I wasn't going to do 200 stitches and leave it in the closet. So still thinking about that. So maybe if you see this one swapped, you will know why. If I keep it, then I probably will keep that one as the new start cards from Siskopoly. So it gets more work done than only each time a new start I'm not going to do. So maybe when I say new start and my cards, that I do just work on this one. Because I started then this one this year. Yeah, hope that makes sense. So probably I will do that then. So I'm trying to avoid this year to start like everything with 100 or 200 stitches and then leave it alone in the closet. So I'm trying to think about that. I'm trying to buy less too. So far I didn't buy anything, any chart this month. Yeah, I got 2 charts from the Cross Stitch Studio because I'm a member, but I mean actually buying a chart I didn't do. What was I going to mention? Yeah, I didn't buy anything else too. Yeah, Supernatural Monopoly I got from my husband. He said like, you want this already for months, so I just bought it for you. So he was very sweet for that. So yeah, everyone was very excited that we got that one too. And then I said, yeah, but now I have 2 of them. And then they were like, okay, I will just add it into the mix and take other whips. Why? I know some people are stitching with me from Siskopoly, so I wasn't going to leave all their work for making their own list and everything. So I just said we will keep going, and we have 2 monopolies, so it's fine. And for now I think I can manage it, so we will see. Otherwise it will be spread out over 2 weeks. I just want to have them both in rotation. So if we can next week both done, then we do another 2 versions. If I only get 1 version done, then we see next week only 1 new round from Siskopoly or Supernatural. We will see. So that said, now we will start with the Supernatural Siskopoly. No, Supernatural Monopoly, not Siskopoly. So you will see the first round now. And it was excited because I had to film it before I started this video, of course. It was excited because I kept everything in the box. The cards, I didn't change anything. So if they're saying like stitch pay $50 on something, then I just do 50 stitches on that whip I picked for that card pile and the other pile. That's the only difference. The numbers are the same. Like buying, renting, it's a jail, it's all the same. Yeah, but with other whips. So I will see you in a bit again to show you those whips for next week. See what we got, a Supernatural Monopoly board. So that's another one that I will start, and we will now do the dice rolls. So we will see what we get now. The first round is again not buying anything. So the numbers is still 100 stitches for each box. So now we can start. Doe maar. 5.
1,
Nee, daar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is 100 stitches on Peaceful Vibes. They all have their own whips again. So then it's on my daughter, the blade, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and she has a card. Advance to salt and iron or holy water, whichever is near. If unowned, you may buy it. Yeah, normally not. So what do we do with that now? Mag ze hem kopen of niet? Want ze zegt als het nog niet gekocht is, mag ze hem kopen. Zo, ja. Waar is de derde? Salt and iron. Daar moet je naartoe gaan. En je mocht hem kopen. So, now in English, she went to Salt and Iron as that is the nearest one here. And we decided she can buy it, even it's the first round. So, Salt and Iron is in a library. It's 200 stitches. Then we have Maxi.
One, two.
Men of letters.
And a card. And doubles. So you found shelter in the Man of Letters bunker. Advance to go. So normally you did the whole round. So go get 200 stitches. No, 400. You land on go. So 400 stitches. Go is Jungle Kitty and doubles. So again. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you already can buy now. Rakshasa. Rakshasa is Santa's helper. 200 stitches to buy. Then it's my turn. Five. War. Yeah, it's 100 stitches again on Peaceful Vibes. And again together with my mini. And then we have Mega. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. And that is a stitch in time. So that's the first round. We will see where we get to next week. We will see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Round 1. Yeah, they have other, I would say pions, but it is not tokens. Yeah, they have other tokens. So Mini is cheeseburger. Yeah, he wanted a cheeseburger. He rolled a 5. He landed on the war, and it was 100 stitches on Peaceful Vibes. This is Peaceful Vibes. It's Max Color. It's artwork by Amy Stewart. I will be so happy to see that again. And it's 650 by 464 stitches. And it has 240 colors. Start point is here. Almost. Yeah, this is a floss in it. We'll put it like this. It needed, like I said, so it will be 200 stitches because someone else landed on it too, and I think it was myself. Yeah, I also landed on that one. So it will be 200 stitches on this one. with all those flowers. It's still the right top corner. So yeah, it's also a 25 count, I think. Yeah, I love 25 count more, not because of the size, but the thickness of the threads of the fabric. The 28 count is so thin that you cannot do the pin stitch, and that's not fun. That's why I don't like that one. So that's another one. Then we had Blade, that's my daughter. She rolled 7, had a pie card. Salt and Iron was the nearest by, so she had to buy it with Kittens in the Library. It's a large version, charted by Terina Clark. It's an artisy chart. It's 550 by 407 stitches and 104 colors. And this is the one I needed. The start. The right top corner. Also 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and it's a CXC, I think. Or not. No, it's royal. Or maybe I started with CXC and I switched it. It's probably that I miss. So then I am the witch bag. So I landed on water. I just showed you peaceful vibes. Then my oldest son is the car baby. He had a 2, had a Man of Letters card that sent him to go. So that was 400 stitches on Jungle Kitty. And Jungle Kitty is in this pile. It's this one. So this one gets another 400 stitches. That means 500 stitches next week. 100 for temperature and 400 for go. It's one whip that I took with Supernatural because I want to have more progress on that one too. I was thinking to do 360 degrees also in Supernatural, but I didn't do it. So yeah. And then he landed on the Rakshasa. So he was buying that one. And it was 200 stitches on Santa's Helper. It's a Mereshka kit. One of the latest new ones. I'm using everything from the kit. And this was my start. The left top corner. Yeah. So another 200 stitches. Will it make better? That's that one. And then the flask, Bobby's flask, was my husband. He rolled a 9. He landed on Shapeshifter, and Shapeshifter was Stitch in a Time. Super size max color. Artist is Amy Stewart. Charted by Heaven Earth Designs. 999 by 714. And it has 237 colors. So this is my start with that. It's on 28 count too, this one. I know I have one full page done, so I'm still working on the second page. Yeah. So this gets 100 stitches. Yeah, those were the whips for Supernatural Monopoly. Then the whips, the new whips we have for temperature. They're new. Those are the same, but the new degrees we had. First a drink. We have a Hubble Bubble Square, artwork by Lisa Parker, 550 by 550. It's 89 and it has 89 colors. It's on 25 count. And this is my start for another 100 stitches. So yeah. Then we have Indian Princess and the Royal Attire, Luca S kit. It's on 16 count Ada and it has 64 colors. And this one needs 100 stitches. So here will I start from. This is what I have so far. Yeah, I love Luca S kits, you can see that. And my Rashka too, and yeah. That's another one. Then we have Felicia and Flitter. It's artwork by Rose Catherine Can, charted by Paint Free Crafts, and she is 350 by 348 and she has 85 colors. It's a kit. So it's with DMC floss and 25 count. And this is her silly start. She will get another 100 stitches. It's fun to have some other whips too. It's fun that it's not always the same of whips that we see from the temperature stitching. Then another new one is Cosmic Marbles, Supersize Max Color. Artwork is by Amy Stewart again, 999 by 714, and it has 239 stitches, no, colors. This is strip, the one that is very thin and skinny, I would say. She's getting more weight with the new foot. Cosmic Marbles. Yes, here. Also 25 count. And this is my start with it. So yeah. This first marble, this big one, looks like the earth to me. With his blue and white spots, he looks like earth to me. He just hasn't green, but so this one gets 200 stitches. And those were all the high temperatures. Oh no, another one. Tiger lily, I forgot. But I said tiger lily in the other one. He's here. I think he's here. Yeah, tiger lily is this one. I just showed you. Gets another 200 stitches too. Those were all the high temperatures. Yep, and now we go to the low. Daydream Tigers was the first one. You already saw that one too. That was where is Daydream Tigers? And now pulling everything out. The last one beneath. This one. Oh, this one gets another 100 stitches. So quickly showing you again. That's this one. Yep. Take those out. Then Jungle Kitty gets another 100 stitches. Like I said, together with the supernatural one, it's 500 stitches. It's the last one. So that was this start. So 500 stitches will be a lot. And then animal mix. I showed you for Siskopoly to work on again. That's the one with the toucan. This one gets for he also 100 stitches, and Monopoly Siskopoly 100 is 200 stitches. Start. So yeah, then Blooming Whiskers, the one with the flowers, gets another 100 stitches. Is it this one? Yeah. So the pink and the white flower. Oh, that's this one. Another 100. And then Rainbow Tiger gets another 100 stitches too. Like I said, probably again in the sky to fill in more. And then 100 stitches for Once Upon a Fairy Tale, author by Amy Stewart again. It's a supersized max color, so 999 by 740 stitches, and it has 238 colors. You see a theme, I think. And I will start the next page. The last one I stitched on this one was to get the second page done. So it's fun to see that we can start the top for a next page. So that's that one. And then we have the last one, Library of Dogs, supersized max colors. 991 by 776, and it has 240 colors. It's a bookshelf with dogs, as I'm still waiting for a cat one. And this is my starting with it. So it gets 100 stitches. So yeah, it's a lot of whips too for next week. And I'm seeing them piling up and I'm thinking, it's a lot. But I'm just putting them in boxes, and then I'm start mostly with focus whips, and then I pick Monopoly, Siskopoly whips. I pick a bit from everything, and it works. So it's great, not? And I know sometimes I get some comments like, why don't you work on 1 or 2 whips, then you get all those stitches and those 2. And like I said, I have a lot of whips. I want to have progress on some of them more than others, that I prefer to finish first. Not that I don't like the others, it's just that I have to make a priority of the whips I want to finish first. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm loving that my legacy whips gets progress, but I'm not setting goals. Like, it would be lovely that they get all 10,000 stitches, but if they get 5,000 stitches each, I'm fine with that. They get progress. That's my thing. Like the Siskopoly whips, they get progress. Yeah. Will I finish them all in my life? Probably not. But the ones I can get finished, I will be happy with. And the whips I have left over, my children can finish. They already said they would do that. Allee, my oldest son. So, yeah. They know it's a part of my life. So, that's why I said I cannot buy new stuff. I can buy new stuff, but I'm holding back from it as long as I can. But my birthday is coming up, the 1st of March. So yeah, I don't know yet if I then will buy a new whip or a new kit or whatever. I'm not sure what I will do with that. Another thing I just not want to show. I just saw on Facebook that my Xanthia and presses that I stitched as a model for the hobby shop, the local needlework shop, Hobby Do It Yourself, framed it. They got it back, and this is now. I want to share this. It's looks great, how it looked framed. So even the frame matches the Xanthias. I love what they picked. I love how it turns out. Yeah, I still miss him. But yeah. So that was another thing I want to show. And then a last call for the guessing giveaway challenge. The 31st of January, it's the last day to enter. The guessing giveaway challenge is on my Instagram page, not here, where you can guess how much stitching I will have done by the end of this year. And the winner gets a PDF chart from Paint Free Crafts. You can pick a chart that you want. And how will I pick the winner? The person who is closest to the number I have stitched gets it. If there are multiple winner and multiple closest, like maybe 2, I can give 2. But if there are like 3 or 4, then I probably will do a wheel spin. So again, if you want to enter, it's still open until the 31st of January, but not here on my videos, because I want them all on one place, So I cannot have anybody forgotten in the list when I'm checking what everyone said. That's the reason why I want them all on my Instagram page. It's also pinned on my Instagram page. It's on Cisco Stitches. Some videos ago I had the link in the description box to that post. So please enter there if you want to. It's not obligated, it's just a nice game. Like this year, for last year we did the how many pages I would do. So that person got a chart too. So that's nice, I think. It's fun. Was something else I wanted to say? Yes, and I forgot. Let me think. Yeah, like I said, if you comment on my videos a number, those are invalid. I'm not counting them for the challenge. Sorry, I have to be strict with that, because like I said, if I forget someone that is closer than you, it isn't fair to the others who had responded on my Instagram post. And also, maybe I can forget you then. So it's for me, please just enter on the Instagram post. It's the easiest way. And to keep track of them. So that's that. And then I think I said everything for this week. Do you know it's already February? Yeah. Next week we have already February. So yeah. Now I think I can let you go. It's almost 2 hours again. I hope you had a lot of stitching done. I hope you liked what you saw. I am still mostly a full coverage stitcher. I have my favorite artists, of course. And then I will see you next week. So if you want, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And otherwise, if you want to leave a comment, I'm happy with that. I'm always reading them, I heart them, and when needed I also respond to them. So yeah, then I hope that I see you next week again. So bye.